channel. My name is Sammy, I'm 24, and I'm going to have bariatric surgery. Side note, this is the fourth time I've recorded this because something has gone wrong every time. So I don't know how great this one's gonna come out. So we're just gonna go for it. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about 3 different things. The first one being where I'm at in my weight loss journey to a healthier, simpler life. My second thing is a little bit about how I gained weight while I'm trying to lose weight. And the third thing is about me because I'm my favorite topic. So let's get started. I right now have just completed my first appointment with my bariatric surgeon, my initial appointment with my primary care physician, my nutrition class that my surgeon's office requires us to have, and I've gotten a list of all the other doctors that I've had to see and make appointments with. Yes, so I have a problem and I need everything to be done as early on as possible because I'm stressed that I'm going to do something wrong and I'm going to have to go back and start from ground zero, and then it's going to be another 6 months from 12 months from now, and I don't want to be back here in a year still not having had the surgery, still not doing anything, and heavier than I was now. Am now, I should say. Heavier than I was when I started this journey. So I will say that this this planner is the best thing that has happened to me. This is not sponsored or anything like that, but Plum Paper is literally the best thing in the entire world. I decided not to start mine in June in order to get July of next year added to it as well. So I had a little over a year for what I could see what was going on. And also I have a part on top of each month, each week I should say, that I can add goals and notes. So my goal is actually to write how much weight I've lost in all of these notes up here just so I can keep track for the future. But since I didn't start this until July, I actually had to write the end of June because today is June 23rd. I had to write the end of June on here just to keep myself organized. So I have gone ahead and attended my pulmonologist appointment today. Tomorrow I have a gastroenterology appointment. Thursday I have a job interview. That doesn't count. And Friday I have an ultrasound of my abdomen. Monday I have an appointment with my psychiatrist. And this is all for either a new patient visit, because some doctors require them, or for an evaluation for medical clearance for this surgery. So at my pulmonologist's office today, I actually was told that I do need to do a sleep study. I have a huge fear that I have sleep apnea and will have to sleep with a mask. I don't know why it freaks me out so much. Maybe because I'm just young and I just feel like that's such a strange thing to have to do, although there's nothing wrong with it, and if my friends had to do it, I wouldn't judge them for it, but for me, it's like something's wrong with me and I'm having a hard time. I have asthma. I've had asthma for years, although I haven't used my inhaler in about 3.5 years, so going to the pulmonologist today was actually a good thing to find out if I still have asthma. However, all he did today was talk a little bit about me doing the sleep study. So I'll do the sleep study tonight and I'll drop it off tomorrow and we'll take it from there. I will then get an appointment to come back and him read me the results, and then from there, closer to my surgery, I'll do a breathing test because he's had insurance companies come back and say that it's too far away from surgery date, so we can't do that. The next thing after that is tomorrow I have an appointment, a new patient appointment with the gastroenterologist who will eventually do my endoscopy, which I will need for surgery clearance. So this week is going to be kind of a crowded week, but that's okay. I also have had knee surgery, so I go to physical therapy twice a week, and I leave for Michigan on Tuesday. So trying to get everything in, everything under control is kind of crazy. I didn't think I was driving to Michigan by myself, but it looks like now I am, so here's for road jams of me belting Broadway show tunes and country music by myself, on Disney show tunes, because obviously. So that's kind of where I'm at in the process. I do have an appointment the day after I come home from Michigan with Michelle, who will be my nutritionist. She will also do my second weigh-in, which means that during my trip to Michigan, I cannot gain a single pound, which just stresses me out. I have lost 6 pounds since my last weigh-in with this doctor, but I have to tell myself that I cannot gain a single pound, because if not, I will go into full-on vacation mode and I will eat everything. But thankfully, the people that I'm going with, the girl that I'm going to visit and her family, first of all, are the nicest people ever. And my best friend, who I am going to visit, she knows about my surgery. So I'm not hiding anything from her. She also knows how crazy I have to be with watching every single thing I put in my mouth, no snacking, and I'm also really trying hard not to drink, although I love wine. I don't know if you can read my shirt, but coffee until it's time for wine is basically how I live my life. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I want to talk a little bit about regain, because I had lost, I think I told you guys in my last video that I had lost 10 or 11 pounds, and I'm still at that point. Or I didn't tell you that yet, and I stink, but that's where I'm at. I've lost 10 pounds since the start of my weight loss journey. I'm still not ready to share my weight yet, but when I get 10 pounds lighter, I will, I think I'll be prouder of that weight than I am now, so it's okay. I will get there. And I was doing so well while I had friends visiting, while I was living my life last week. I made sure that every single thing I put in my mouth, I put on my Weight Watchers app. I put in this diary. This is a eating tracker that my friend Kristen picked up for me. I don't know if you can see that, but this is what it is. And it even has a place for what I could do better tomorrow. And it's great. So I have put everything that I have done into this, and it has kept me very on top of things. So with this, with Weight Watchers, and with everything else going on in life, I didn't understand why I had randomly put on 3.8 pounds. I was weighing myself in the morning and at night, every single day. And while I was getting yelled at by my dad and my brother and my friend that knew that I was doing this, I still needed to step on the scale at that time. I don't know why. And it wasn't until I saw that the scale had gone up 3.8 pounds in one day after I had a very, very good week. I didn't really cheat while my friends were here, which, pat on the back, because that's how do you eat on vacation. Everything that I did, I watched my portion control to an extreme. So while I normally would eat a bagel with a lot of cream cheese and then 10 minutes later say I was hungry, or eat lunch and have a lot of lunch, I had a half of a bagel over the course of 2 hours, and I scraped up most of the cream cheese, and I ate very little at lunch, and then I had a slice of dinner, a slice of pizza. A slice of dinner? Really, Sammy? A slice of pizza for dinner. That was it. That was what I ate for that day. That was my biggest cheat day, and it was crazy, but we do what we gotta do. I had such a great week while they were here. These girls, my friends, were visiting, and it wasn't until 2 days after they had left that randomly I had put on almost 4 pounds. And I was crying to my mom, and I was crying to my dad, and my brother, who is very thin, and he is an athlete, and he likes working out. He said to me, he's like, you always hear people saying, never step on the scale twice in one day, or never step on the scale every day. It's not healthy. It drives you crazy. He said to me, he's like, we don't understand what goes on in our bodies. We don't get what's going on. So while one day you could have gained weight because of water weight, and another day you could have lost weight because of you didn't eat breakfast or eat lunch, which is so unhealthy, and the next day you do the same exact thing, and all of a sudden you've gained 15 pounds. Well, if you're a girl, it's the middle of your cycle. Well, that makes sense. Or if something else is going on and we really have no idea, you're gonna gain weight. So don't step on the scale every day. It's something that we've heard over and over again, and yet me experiencing it for the first time, being this focused and this dedicated to living a healthier life, that I finally was like, oh yeah, I shouldn't step on the scale every day. So this morning when I woke up, I didn't step on the scale. My weigh-in days is Friday, so that Saturday and Sunday, if I want to enjoy myself, I can. Because who wants to eat healthy on the weekends? And I'm not saying that I'm not eating healthy on the weekends, because I am. I'm just watching really portion control and making sure I eat like a really healthy breakfast so that I'm not really hungry and I can have a healthy lunch and then go crazy at dinner, or not even go crazy, because my portion size has definitely changed since June 1st, when I first started looking into all of this. So that's my little rant about me gaining weight in the middle of me losing weight. And here's a little bit about me. I am the middle child of three kids, a family of 5. We have a dog. We adopted him during quarantine. His name is Alfie, and he is the cutest thing in the entire world. If I learn how to do it, I will insert a picture here. If not, you're just going to awkwardly see me pointing to nothing. So, Alfie is the cutest thing ever. And I have an amazing support system with my family. My parents are the best people in the entire world. And I know people always say that, but really, my parents are the best people in the whole world, and I will fight with you if you tell me that your parents are the best people in the whole world, because mine are better. My parents have been married for 31 years. They just celebrated their 31st anniversary. Again, I'm the middle of 3. My older sister is going to be 28 in August, and my younger brother is going to be 21 in August, so I'm right in the middle. I'm 24. And I'm born in January, so my birthday is not near either one of theirs. I cannot speak. Words are hard. But that's okay, because this is really just a whole video about me rambling. I live in Long Island, New York. In Wantaw, on Long Island. Words are hard. And I used to work for Disney. In Disney is actually where I met my best friend, one of my best friends. One best friend I've had since kindergarten. The other best friend I have had since I went to Florida for 6 months to work for a mouse. I was gonna look for a picture. Right here, I don't even know if it's in view or not, is my name tags. I worked in custodial in Magic Kingdom, and then I worked on the Tomorrowland Speedway for a little while. So if you have any questions, drop them down below. I'd love to answer them. I thank Disney for my best friend, because she's the reason I'm going to Michigan. And it also is great for me because when I go to Michigan on Tuesday, I'm going the 30th and coming home the 7th, I am going to be with a family that knows what's going on with me. So I don't have to worry about being so dedicated to everything I put in my mouth. And I also know that her mom is an amazing cook and will tell me everything that's in all of her meals, so I can add every single thing to my Weight Watchers app. And I've heard about another app. It's called Barrytastic. It's actually good for post-op patients when they're counting macros and micros and carbs and all that kind of stuff. Right now I'm really focusing on Weight Watchers, but Weight Watchers, I try to be extremely specific with everything I put in, including like the eighth of a teaspoon of oil that my mom put in the pan to fry chicken, like something like that. I'm trying to be extremely focused. So that's a little bit about me. That's kind of where I'm at with my journey. And that's kind of how I dealt with the whole gaining weight while losing weight thing, because I know that this journey does not have just a constant down. It will go up and down. So please don't weigh yourself every day like I did, or multiple times a day like this girl did. It's horrible and it will drive you crazy. So I'm rambling. I hope you guys have a great day, a great night. Whenever you're watching this, give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe.